Is Montclair more bicycle and pedestrian friendly than it was in the past? I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Mayor Jerry Freed of the Township of Montclair. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
When you were first elected, that was your goal, to make your community more bicycle and pedestrian friendly. But have you achieved that goal?
Well, I'd say I got into local government through being a bike advocate and a pedestrian advocate, so that was sort of my entree into public life by coming before the council and talking about trying to get bike lanes and make the community a little bit safer, a little healthier. Since getting elected, I've been involved in many things, and trying to make the town more livable and more walkable has been a big part of that. So I'm actually proud of what we've accomplished over the last few years. And a lot of it really has to do with making connections between people. Some of it is engineering, like changing the roadways, but a lot of it is bringing in partners, health advocates, fitness advocates, and just people in the community who want to see a more vital Montclair.
And you mentioned some of the things that have actually happened in terms of working to make Montclair more bicycle and pedestrian friendly, and some of the changes that have already happened within the community. But talk to us a little bit about some of the changes that have already happened within your downtown area.
Well, we funded a major renovation of our central business district, South Park Street, which I've talked about here before. It's a big streetscape improvement. It's a about $1.1 million project with planting trees, improving the sidewalks, widening the sidewalks, creating a public area for outdoor concerts with bollards that one can put up just so we can block off part of the street while allowing access to parking. And it's really going to make the downtown area more of a destination. It's also visible from Bloomfield Avenue. It's right off Bloomfield Avenue. So our gateway area will be much more appealing. As people drive past, they can actually see the vitality of Montclair, as opposed to the main shopping street of Montclair, which is just a little bit off of Bloomfield Avenue and is a little harder to see. So that's the major project, but there's also been several development projects in the central business as well.
And let's quickly talk about some of those. Some of these are actually before boards at this point. Give us an idea as to what's underway.
Well, we have this major project called Centro Verde, which is at former car dealerships, and car dealerships are a use that no longer is seen as particularly vital in downtown areas. Most of the car dealerships are on the highway. This DCH car dealers had a big piece of property, 2¼ acres, with a municipal lot on town land, which is part of the redevelopment agreement. And there's a mixed-use development that has about 40,000 square feet of commercial development, which is the first new commercial development in Montclair, and we've seen a real burgeoning of creative class types of jobs come to Montclair. So new first-class retail that's being built there is really important. And then of course there's residential, which is also coming back in Montclair, and then retail along Bloomfield Avenue. So we have a real vital streetscape and lots of people out shopping and living in Montclair.
In addition to that, there will be an assisted living facility potentially?
Potentially, yes. There also, before the planning board, they recommended a change to a redevelopment agreement to allow assisted living. I actually took a field trip yesterday to White Plains to look at a facility built by the same developer. And again, it's a mixed use. You need a variety of different uses in your downtown area. And this would be about 100 senior citizens, a staff about 100 people. And even though people think of senior citizens as not necessarily out shopping and about, and a lot of them are older people, it actually will bring in visitors and guests and bring in a whole other element to downtown Montclair.
And we just have a short time left, but a new council comes in July 1st, and you are leaving office, but you leave with a surplus for the school budget and the town budget. Do you feel like you've achieved your goals?
The town is in great shape. The schools have a major surplus. It's a Type 1 school district, so I've appointed the Board of Ed, and I think confidence in Montclair schools is at an all-time high. I think that's probably the thing I'm most proud of in Montclair.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Mayor Jerry Freed. I'm Jill Horner.